Hello, and welcome to Working with Multiple Tables. In this video, we will learn about joining two tables to create a result set. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to define the join operator, explain the role of primary keys and foreign keys in a join operation, and list different types of join operators. A simple select statement retrieves data from one or more columns from a single table. The next level of complexity is retrieving data from two or more tables. This leads to multiple possibilities of how the result set is generated. To combine data from two tables, we use the join operator. A join combines the rows from two or more tables based on a relationship between certain columns in these tables. Based on the book and author entity examples, these are a part of a simplified library database model. This entity relationship diagram represents the relational data model for the author and book entity, as well as other entities such as borrower, loan, copy, and author list. In this model, the information is split into different tables. If you wanted to know which borrower has which copy of a book out on loan, you need to gather data from three tables: the borrower, loan, and copy tables. This is when you need to use the join operator. With the join operator, you are combining data from more than one table based on a relationship between certain columns in these tables. So the first thing you need to do is identify the relationship between those tables, that is, the column or columns in each table that will be used as a link between the tables. In this entity relationship diagram, notice that author_ID, book_ID, borrower_ID, and copy_ID have the primary key icon. A primary key uniquely identifies each row in a table. Notice also the entities on the lower half of the screen. Some attributes have FK in brackets next to them. For example, the copy entity has attribute book_ID with the FK in brackets. This identifies the foreign key. A foreign key is a set of columns referring to a primary key of another table. So if you wanted to know which borrower has a book out on loan, you need to gather data from the borrower and loan tables. You will need the borrower ID from both tables. SQL offers you several different types of joins. It all depends on what you are looking for. For example, you can extract a data set corresponding to the intersection of the two tables involved. Or you can choose a bigger data set. You can go up to the point of selecting the combination of all the data from those two tables. Now you can define the join operator, explain the role of primary keys and foreign keys in a join operation, and list different types of join operators. Thanks for watching this video.